Q&A time again. So, hello.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends. So yeah, today's Q&A is gonna be a little bit more funner, different-er.
Funner is not a word.
Funner is a word. I just said it.
Different is not a word either.
Yes, it is. So Q&A today. It is not just a straight up Q&A of you asked me a question to answer about myself. You, not you. You sent us questions, and instead of us answering them regarding ourselves, we're gonna answer them regarding each other.
Oh.
That was my brain.
I got that. Exploding.
Yeah, but I got a brain protector on. Not for sale.
Okay. Questions?
Bam. All right. Ready?
No.
What is my favorite meal?
Ice cream. What's the type of ice cream?
Okay, see, that's not a meal. Wrong.
But in your world it is, probably.
That's not far off. I like ice cream a lot.
Yeah. Probably too much.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what your favorite meal is.
Your
though.
favorite meal is probably beef and noodles.
That is my favorite meal for my mom, but ice cream is my favorite meal that you make.
Excuse me?
Because
you like my calzone.
Oh, yeah. All the bad stuff.
Homemade pizza dough, cheese, banana peppers, turkey pepperoni.
Yeah. They know what a calzone is. Google it if you don't. Bam, son.
Oh. Okay.
Coming out with some fire!
My turn to ask a question.
No, that's not how this game works.
What?
I have to say what yours is now.
Oh.
I don't know what your favorite meal is. I don't know anything about you. Oh, I know that you like it when I make barbecue beef potatoes.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that's my favorite though.
I only have 6 meals that I make though.
What's my next one on your list that you would guess that is one of my favorites? You're gonna make it this week.
I'm gonna make it this week?
Yeah.
I gotta remember what I'm making this week.
Yeah, you didn't go to the
turkey
grocery.
meatloaf?
Nope.
Okay, I know that one's not there. I'm making turkey meatloaf.
You are.
Jack's Pizza?
No.
No.
You're not making that.
What's the third one then? It just,
You don't even remember. He doesn't even remember.
I'm making dinner, so.
I asked you.
Oh, I know what it is! Enchiladas!
Ah, that's probably my favorite thing that you make.
Beef enchilada.
Yeah.
Alright, next question. What kind of mood do I
How come I don't get to ask you any questions?
Because you don't have the paper. And it's
Okay.
not fun because I picked the 8 questions.
Okay.
Okay. What kind of mood do I get in around a new release? What does that mean? Is that one day?
Yeah, probably pretty close, honestly. That means that, like, when you're starting to feel the pressure of either, we don't have everything printed, or we should have had everything printed by now, or we should be selling things by now, that kind of stuff, like, everything's not happening fast enough. And so you kind of tend to go through phases of, like, feeling like we're in a really good spot and then feeling like we're in a really bad spot.
I get moody.
Yes. There.
You don't get in any mood. You're just like level-headed, like, what do you need help with? I'll
maintain
help.
the peace and just try and keep you level-headed and try and make you see rationality and, like, reason and reality and all those things.
The 3 R's.
Yeah.
The trifecta. Bam. Yeah, so I don't think you don't get crazy around releases.
Not really.
You keep the peace.
I usually try
With
to make
me.
sure that we're getting everything done when we need to get it done by, and then just make things happen
Bam,
as
son.
they're going.
True that.
Next question.
What is your favorite thing that I do?
Well, it's not eat Kashi Goli. That's
Oh
for
my
sure.
gosh. Okay, time out. PSA. Public service announcement. Kashi Goleen, the cereal. Oh, if you are not used to eating that much fiber, that will clean you out, and it is my new favorite cereal.
He's been on it for at least 3 weeks, if not 4 by now, and
buddy.
he's still like,
It
I don't
just-
understand how one body can create that much gas every single day that
Oh,
you use it
gosh.
for lunch.
Yeah.
So that's not my favorite thing. My favorite thing that you do.
Wow, I was really hoping this was gonna be an easy question. Nope.
Laundry. You do laundry well
I
enough.
do. Yeah, I do laundry, don't
You
I?
do lots of laundry for me.
Yeah.
You fold all the clothes. It's probably not the favorite, but I would say as of right now, that's probably the favorite thing that you do.
Oh, nice. I am a Susie homemaker.
Yeah.
Nice.
Was
My favorite thing that you do is you do all the things I don't like.
like what?
Like the dishes and sweeping, and you all
Vacuuming.
whatever. We can save this debate for another time. You do all the things that kind of take up time that need to be done, but I don't really like doing them. You're a good wife.
I'm a Susie homemaker.
You do all the wife stuff really well. No, for real though. You're a good wife.
Your wife. Yeah, no, it is. Go girl.
No, but for real.
I
You
know.
that lets me focus on other stuff like printing stuff or just anything else, and it's just helpful.
Yeah, I'm a helpful soul. Helpful soul with lots of love. Right here. Angel, single horns. Yeah, they're on there too.
What is my favorite thing to do with free time?
Eat ice cream.
No, that's
I'm
not.
kidding. You like to lift.
Yeah. So if I had an hour of free time, what would I do?
You have hours of free time and you spend it working on this, so maybe this is your favorite new hobby. You would probably. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, you watch movies a lot, but I don't know that would be like your number one thing that you
I do
could
like movies. That's like my unwind thing. It's how we unwind from our week. Movie night.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think yours would be to either read. You always read.
I don't always read.
You always read.
What do you mean?
You're always reading something. Whenever I come home, there's always either a book on that little thing because you sat over there and you were reading.
Okay, just because there's a book out doesn't necessarily mean I read.
If you have an hour of free time, I feel like you would either read or you would go for a walk.
I would probably try and be outside somehow, and if that
I have
meant
a
reading, I
hangnail.
could go outside, yes.
I no longer have a hangnail.
Very nice, very nice.
So what was mine?
I wouldn't,
Do you
I
think
would
this
say that you're not off base, but I think it would involve any way I could be outside.
Do I miss being single?
I don't know, I feel like maybe some days when you, like, miss hanging out with the guys.
I don't think that requires me to be single though.
Right, I don't think it does, but I think it would just, you wouldn't have to worry about me being home by myself, which is the main reason why I think you...
I wouldn't say I miss it, but I mean I do miss college sometimes, just being around all the guys.
Yeah.
But I don't think that revolves around me being single though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you do.
Not really. I mean...
Bam, sucker. I feel like our relationship didn't really change from when we were friends to when we were like dating.
There really wasn't a distinguishing...
What? Right. There wasn't something that was like, oh, we used to do this as friends, but we don't do it anymore now that we're dating kind of thing.
It's because we always kind of knew that we were gonna...
Get married. That was the bond of people.
Yeah.
Bam, son. Oh, okay. So I took this one. This one's the one exception to the rule of me asking you. This is more of a question for both of us. What is our favorite story about marriage?
Our favorite story... Oh...
I think I know what mine is. What's yours?
You answer first.
No, you go first because you got way too excited.
So...
Does this have to do with sleep?
Yes.
That's mine too!
Alex talks in his sleep.
Yeah.
And you can talk to him and he doesn't he doesn't register that you're talking to him because he's still sleeping.
Because
But
I
he
am
will-
working
he
so
will
incredibly
fully
hard.
converse in his sleep.
Because I don't know I'm asleep.
So, I'm laying in bed. He's got the blanket.
Oh,
Okay.
you demonstrate this? Okay.
And I'm asleep, right? Well, all of a sudden I wake up because the blankets are ripped out of my hands, off of me, because he's doing this with them. Throwing them up in the air, catching the air, and slamming them back down. And he goes, I don't know how they made so many. And I'm like, what are you doing? So he's got,
Grant, this is like 3 in the morning.
yeah, he's got it like up in the air, and so I like grab his hand, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, we have to do some investigating. And then he like, I was like, investigating for what? And he looks right at me, and I was like, and he looks at me and goes right back at me. And I'm like, okay, I'm dying of laughter. And I'm like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and he like kind of does this like half like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm going to the bathroom. You're apparently doing something in your sleep. And so, I come back to bed and he's passed out again. I get up the next morning, I'm like, so do you remember anything from last night? He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, okay, let's recap. And he's like, I didn't do that. I'm like,
I didn't.
yeah, you did. But
That's probably one of my favorite. That's the funny story that I think we have.
that is one of the funniest. The time before that, he just sat up and went, and I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a funny kid in his sleep.
Yep. So funny, I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Bam. All right.
That's a lot of questions.
Yeah, there's 8. This is
Okay.
number 7. What is my biggest achievement in your eyes?
Your biggest achievement in my eyes.
So pensive.
Probably, I would say overcoming all the mental hassle with your accident, and then all of the little mental battles that you've got here. Like working on this all the time.
I got hit by a car. That was my accident.
Yeah.
Kersplat.
But you came out better for it, so you good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What would you say mine is? Thanks.
Next question. I'm just kidding. Your biggest
Biggest accomplishment.
biggest accomplishment.
Largest.
I want to say your show, but it's not necessarily just because you competed. I think it was the whole mindset change that you went through when you went through that whole stage of your life. It was that it was a dark, not dark, but kind of a down period for you. There were some dark days, but I think you came out of that knowing that you were worth more than what you initially thought. I feel like you came out of that having more self-worth and knowing who you were more.
Okay.
You don't think so? That's what I saw.
I think I learned,
I think you learned a lot about yourself.
but I also like wouldn't necessarily want to go like, I don't know. It was really, really hard mentally.
Yeah, but
And like looking back at it, I learned a lot, but I think in the moment it's really hard to see that and to grow through that.
and that's why I think it was your biggest accomplishment, because it was a hard time.
Yeah.
The entire process was not an easy one, but you came out of it, and you had more confidence after it was done. I felt like you were just a more independent. You knew who you were, and you knew that you had self-worth. Bam.
Okay.
Last question.
Last one. It better be the best one.
When are we having kids?
Oh, jeez.
Here, okay, I'll answer this one. So we're gonna have kids when I'm 40, which is in approximately 15 years. That is the game plan. If she does not agree, we can compromise to 35 would probably be the next best place.
All of his answers are wrong. But that is to be determined.
TBD. Dun, dun, dun.
I would say probably not for the next couple of years.
You can't say that.
I mean, with all the things that we want to do within the next couple of years, I'm just saying.
My pants are all messed up. All right, that was a good Q&A. What do you think? Do you like those?
I like it.
That was fun. I liked it.
I think you hyped it up to be more than I thought it was going to be, but it was still good.
I hyped it up more. You were expecting more?
I was expecting, like, I've got these questions to ask you, and you've got these questions to ask me. Like, I thought we were, like, trading, like...
Oh.
Like, I like that we both answered them, but...
There's the next thing we're doing.
Give, like, a Laura column of questions to ask Alex, and an Alex column of questions to ask Laura.
I don't think you could have said that any more confusingly.
I think they'll understand. You guys are smart people.
Draw a Venn diagram.
He's your little brain. Peace out, home scouts.
Yep, you can't say that either.
That didn't come out right.
No, it didn't.
Home scouts.
Or
I was gonna say home skillets. That's what I was trying to say.
Word to the street, home
Word
skillet.
not. You should never do that ever. Never.
That was good. Hey! Word to your mother, son.